You know that saying, don't poke the bear? Well, someone should have told Diane Whitmore that before she messed with my daughter. It all started with a birthday party. My daughter Lily had just turned 12. She has osteogenesis imperfecta, or brittle bone disease. And honestly, she's the bravest kid I know. She wanted to invite a boy from her class, Logan, to her party. Sweet kid. The only one who ever shared his lunch when others mocked her wheelchair. So, yeah, we sent the invite. We'd only been living in Crestwood Bluff for 6 months, and already the HOA had sent us 5 warnings. One for having a windshield on the porch, another for our mailbox being 2 inches too short. But I never thought a child's birthday party would be the hill they chose to die on. Lily's party was perfect. My sister decorated the backyard in purple streamers, set up games everyone could play, even Lily in her chair. For once, she felt included. 6 kids from her class showed up, including Logan. That's when I saw her. Diane Whitmore, the HOA president, perched on a step ladder in her backyard like some kind of suburban surveillance hawk, filming our party with her phone. She was scribbling in her little notebook like she was gathering evidence for the FBI. I asked my sister who she was. Diane, she whispered. She runs the HOA like a dictatorship. Already complained twice about the music. It was 4 p.m. on a Friday. Then Logan went up to the fence. I heard him ask, "Mom, can I stay for cake? Just 20 more minutes?" Diane didn't even look at him. Just said coldly, "Remember what we talked about?" It crushed Lily when he had to leave. The next morning, I was making breakfast when I heard a scream. Lily had wheeled herself outside to water her flower bed. It was her Saturday ritual. I rushed out and found her tipped out of her chair, crying, clutching her wrists. Diane was standing over her, red-faced and shouting about pinwheels. You see, Lily had stuck a few sparkly pinwheels in the yard. Therapy. Something calming for her. Diane didn't like how they looked. Claimed they violated HOA aesthetics. When Lily tried to stop her from pulling them out, Diane shoved her chair, and her fragile wrists snapped under the fall. We rushed to the ER. Both wrists fractured. Defensive breaks. The doctor called them. Lily didn't even cry when they set the casts. Purple. Of course. That same night, while Lily was resting, I got a call from Logan. The kid was scared, whispering, "My mom's lying about what happened. She said Lily attacked her. But I saw everything, and I recorded it. She tipped Lily's chair on purpose." Let me pause and explain something. I'm not just Lily's dad. I'm Sheriff Jackson Cole of Dawson County. And what Diane didn't know was that I'd already been documenting her antics for months. Ever since I noticed a pattern in the HOA complaints, every single one targeting elderly, disabled, or minority residents. I hadn't acted yet, waiting for solid evidence. But now, it was personal. That night, I walked into the emergency HOA meeting Diane had called. She was already mid-rant about residents degrading the neighborhood. I walked straight to the front, still wearing my hospital visitor badge. "Before you go on," I said, "my daughter is in the hospital, and I have something to show everyone." I plugged in my phone, played Logan's video. The room gasped. Diane on camera, yanking the pinwheels, grabbing Lily's wrists, tipping the chair. "My daughter has a medical condition," I told them. "Her bones break from simple pressure." Diane knew. "That video was illegal." Diane barked. "It was filmed by your own son," said Mrs. Ellis from 2 doors down, "and he sent it to all of us." Then came the flood. Residents stood up, one by one. Stories of harassment. Diane told a deaf girl to hide her hearing aids, ticketed a vet for a service dog, fined a grandmother for a wheelchair ramp. And then came the bombshell. Mr. Green, the HOA treasurer, revealed that Diane's husband owned the biggest property group in the region. Turns out, She'd been targeting vulnerable homeowners with nuisance fines to drive them out. Then her husband's company would swoop in and buy their homes for cheap. I work for them, Green said, and I have the documents. It hit me then. This wasn't about pinwheels. This was organized bullying for profit. As sheriff, I opened a civil rights investigation that night. As a father, I filed assault charges. My deputies were already outside waiting to question Diane. When I told her Logan was in safe custody with his dad, her whole mask cracked. She screamed, threatened, and tried to storm out. Didn't get far. 3 days later, Lily came home from the hospital. What we saw floored us. The violation notices were gone. In their place, a banner across our porch that read, "Welcome home, Lily." Neighbors had banded together, installed rails in our hallway, cleared the garden path, even set up a hospital bed facing the yard. They also held a vote. Diane, removed. Mark Green, now president. Mrs. Ellis, vice president. And Lily? She got a visit from Logan. He brought her a crystal pinwheel to replace the broken one. As we sat on the porch watching kids play in the new accessible parkies, the HOA approved it unanimously. Lily asked me something. Do you think Diane will ever say sorry? I shrugged. Some people can't. The next morning, a plain envelope showed up. Inside, a card with 2 words, "I'm sorry." Lily placed it on her nightstand. It's a start. Folks, we talk a lot about standing up to bullies. But the real strength? It's in those who speak truth when it costs them something. Like Logan. Like my daughter. And maybe, like you. What would you do if an HOA tried to break your family? Let me know in the comments. And hey, if you believe in justice, accessibility, and standing up for what's right, hit that like button and share this story. Because silence helps no one. Thanks for watching. And give your kid a hug today.